New Hampshire, and it has been a long time since I have raced here. I don't even remember what the last race I did here was, but I think it was last year sometime. But we're here in Class B fixed, and this has to be one of the tightest feeling setups that I have ever driven. It is insane. Insane how tight it is. But this is probably going to be a massive wreck fest, even though the setups are so tight. There's going to be a lot of crazy moves, I think. And we'll just hope to survive all of them.
Green flag, green flag.
We are car number 10. And we'll see if we can start somewhere. I don't know if it's a good idea to even qualify, honestly. But we'll see. This just has no turn in it whatsoever. And then you've got so much wheel in it off the corner because it just won't turn that you're snapping loose. Just based on the wheel input. If you give any throttle through the middle of the corner, you just push massively.
One more lap.
That's alright. 31.0, it's about what I was doing in practice. I doubt that's going to be very good. I saw some 30.6s out there. Just no turn. And then we got the wheel cranked 90 degrees and getting loose. If I could just hang around top 10 the whole time, I'd be pretty happy with that. We have 40 laps. That time I got too low. Looks like we're dropping pretty far. That's alright.
It's over.
We get in any amount of green flag running, I imagine there's going to be a ton of fall off just with the right front being the only tire that's working. Yeah, that's about right. Almost dead last, the people that qualified. So, we'll get the experience of not having qualified, like we thought we might need. We will see if this is any good. 40 laps. Yeah, it's 30.6. We are like almost 6/10 off. Or, yeah, 5 or 6/10 off. 5/10 off. It's gonna be pretty bad. We're gonna have to hope this goes green the full 40 laps and we can save tires and we can pass people. Passing is not easy here either. But, could be some wrecks up ahead. And we'll just gotta hope to be able to dodge them. The Open Series I was hearing was not going very clean. So I can only imagine what this race is gonna be like. Probably also not very clean. But we will see. Starting P13 at the moment. We're still waiting on a couple people. Caruth is in here, I just noticed. A lot of big names in here. And some names we don't know, or we know for the wrong reasons. But that's alright. We're just going to try and stay out of trouble. See if we can avoid everything. If we have to drop to dead last because everyone around us wants to just slam into us on corner entry to get us out of the way, then that's fine. We can let them go wreck. And maybe we'll be able to get around them later. Who knows? I'm still running this paint scheme. I kind of like it. It's the same one we ran at... Well, we started running at Chicago Street Course, and then we ran Atlanta, which was not good. Street course was fun. And we're sticking with P13, that's fine. I did not change anything in here. I usually run 14-1, but this is like a shorter track. It's only a mile, I believe. So 12-1 is going to be alright, and with the 14-1, with how tight this stupid thing was, I was putting so much wheel into it.
We've put in plenty of fuel to finish
It
the
was
race.
crazy. It's like
Your road
driving the
closed.
87 cars. It's so tight. Not sure if I want to be on the inside. I think the outside's going to be preferred. Because the line through the corners, the preferred line is like the middle. There's a little bit of extra banking, like right in the middle, and you have to kind of straddle it. This is a very weird track. You'd think I'd love this track being flat, shorter track, but it does not race very fun, I don't think. Not one of my favorites. Like the Milwaukee miles, way more fun. In my opinion. But I don't think many people like this track anyway. At least like racing on it. It is quite difficult. 40 laps to see how many are going to be under green. Looks like we have the 20 car starting behind us. And yeah. Try and have some fun here. It can be fun. We can have fun. This can go 40 green.
You have 2 additional sets of tyres for this race. Be smooth and have a good run.
I almost guarantee that this doesn't go 40 green. I can almost guarantee it. Maybe if I say that, it will go 40 green. It's not going 40 green. The 18 just hit the 17 on the grid. There's no way it's going 40 green. Oh, this is going to be bad. This is going to be bad. It's alright. We're not here to do good or not get wrecked. We're here to just have a good time. But we'll see how it turns out here.
Hey, cars. I was just minding my business last race, trying to get some safety rating, and I got 12X. I got rear-ended 3 different times on the restarts.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, thankfully these cars aren't as loose, though.
These cars are not loose at all.
True.
The corners might as well be banked the other way, if the way this setup feels. It's crazy. Oh, we're only doing 1 lap. I thought we were doing 2. That surprised me a bit.
Work on the 78 Cup car. We run last every week. It's not much more embarrassing than that.
Alright, man.
Start zones are enabled, I saw.
Yeah, I gotcha. Got to start somewhere. Here we go.
Green, green.
Okay. People behind me were being fairly patient there.
Stay low.
Make sure we don't overdrive it too bad.
Wreck it
Stay low.
at 2.
Car on the high side. 3 wide, you're in the middle.
Okay, I have no clue how we missed that.
Pit road is closed.
No clue how we didn't slam into anybody there. They said wrecking and I didn't see anything. No smoke or nothing. I thought it was behind us. Next thing I know, the 13's stopping in front of me because they're wrecking in front of us. Wow. I can't believe we got away with that. We locked up the tires a little bit, but I mean, that was lap 1. I don't think we're going to pit. I'm surprised nobody hit us checking up for that, and I'm surprised the guy spinning didn't hit us, and I'm surprised we didn't hit the 13. Gained a couple spots there, we're up to P11. That was crazy. That was indeed crazy.
Head to the 13
And I just
car.
Get around, catch the field. Oh, we got quick cautions too. This is great. Just get it going. We're gonna wreck into turn 1 every time. Let's get this race going. No reason to pace around. Like we haven't even really caught the field yet, and we're already 2 to green. This is great. Only 1 pace lap, and we're already 2 to green. Starting on the inside again. The guys behind me seemed like they were going to be patient. I wasn't too worried about that. Even the 18 who was hitting the 17 on the grid, I thought he'd try and get underneath the 17 going into 1 there, but he kind of just stayed in line. We kind of just followed the 13 in. Seemed fairly orderly where I was. Obviously, something was not orderly up front. I don't even know who that was that wrecked. Was it the... I have no idea. Because the 7 and the 8 did not qualify.
Man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man. Line
No
up
idea.
on the inside row. Catch the 17 car.
But we survived. Luckily. If we could just get a few laps in, we could get spread out, I think. Even on the fixed setup here. This track is just so tough. Coming to the green this time. I'd be really happy with the top 10, I think. As the number 10. Even 11th wouldn't be bad.
Get ready.
Start zones are going to make all the restarts kind of congested.
Alright, man. Pace cars in.
Green comes out pretty quick once the pace car dips in.
Green, green, green.
We don't get a very good start. Top line gets a pretty good start. I don't know what's going on here. We're like 4 wide.
Car on the high side. Stay low.
Yeah, I think we're 2 wide now. Whoops.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
Got my outside ran into the back of the 13 there. I'm drifted up massively.
Stay low. You're on the bottom 3 wide.
Yeah,
3 wide,
maybe
you're in the middle.
4 wide, probably get wrecked here.
Clear low, clear low. 2 wide there. Go there. 4 line. 70 spots. Left of the session. Stay
Oh,
low.
we're overdriving it.
Car in C.
That was terrible.
31.515.
He's got to get this 15 by us. He's going to take us 3 wide every chance he gets. Glad we didn't wreck the 13 there. That was terrible.
Stay high.
Really bad.
Stay high. There's
But
the car on the
I have
low
shown
side.
that I have no speed here. And we're stuck behind 17 here.
How's it going?
70 spots left of the session. Clear low, clear low. Inside, deleted. Did a 31.307. Go there.
Oh, if this goes green, our tires are going to be destroyed.
Stay high.
Maybe we can tuck in behind the 19 here.
Stay high. Clear low, clear low.
Maybe.
Outside.
We will try and pass him
Stay
back.
low.
Every time I'm on this inside, I cannot
Go
get the
there.
car to turn.
Line. Stay low.
Whoa, he got loose.
You're clear high. Clear
Somehow
high.
we don't make contact. Yeah, let's try and get into some sort of a rhythm here. Without destroying that right front, though I feel like it's already destroyed.
70 spots left of the session.
Okay, still in 12th. It's not too bad. See if we can get around the 17. 17 seems a little bit slow right now, but could be good for his tires.
70 spots left of the session.
Might be really good at the end of this run. We're a little bit loose. It's a little bit wobbly. Oh,
Outside. All clear, all clear.
Wrecking in port.
that was bad.
All right, man.
Sorry,
Caution
that was
out,
all me.
caution
Sorry.
out. Line up single file.
Guess we're pitting.
You entered a closed pit.
Oh, that was
Longest
too.
line.
That was
Pit
really
box
bad.
10,
Might as well take our tires now.
5, 3, 2.
I didn't want to lift because I had the guy right behind me, and I ended up just getting into him. Couldn't turn down any lower
Hey,
either.
Matthew, I don't know if that was me or you in turn one, but I felt like I
Over
was
the tires there.
That's it.
Sorry
go.
if we hit each other. Well, we did hit, but you
Might as
understand
well
what I'm
pit
saying.
right there since we got to drop to the end anyway. I think the
Be
17
mindful,
saved
you
it.
only have one set of tires remaining.
Sort of.
Line up single file. Catch the
That was
16
really bad
car.
on me though. Stayed on the lead lap.
Catch the 8 car.
See if we can tell him sorry again. That was just really stupid of me. I should have lifted, but I was afraid I was going to get run over, and just all around
Catch
bad.
the 3 car. Let the 15 car by.
But
He has
we still got to go to the
when
back,
yellow
so that's
flag came
fine.
out.
I accept that. Could probably do with going to the back after that stupidity anyway.
Position when the yellow flag came out. Let the 9 car
Hey, Brad,
by.
I'm just
He had
wondering, did you
position
take two
when
or
the
did you
yellow
take
flag
four?
came out. Let the 4 car by. Let the 6 car by. He had the position when
Alright,
the yellow
gotcha.
flag came
Sure.
out. Let the 14 car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out. Let the 2 car by. Let the 13 car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out. Let the 18
At least that's not
car by.
a stop under green penalty
Let
for
the
doing that.
19
We
car by.
were already
Let
on
the
pit road
8
when we
car
spun,
by.
basically, or
Alright,
half
man, we're
spun.
going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the inside row. Let the 20 car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out. Let the 17 car by. Let the 1 car by. Let the 11
Okay,
car
we
by.
gotta
He
get
had the position
to the
when
back
yellow flag came out.
quickly.
It's only being 40 laps.
Let the 7
Oh
car by.
no, we're
The
gonna
same
get black
length as
flagged.
C6 for some reason.
We are gonna get black flagged. This sucks.
What is A here this week? 50? 60?
This really sucks.
55.
We're gonna be starting really
Kinda
far
long.
back. It's alright, they'll probably wreck again. Oh, the field's not even going yet, that's fine. But we're still gonna be pretty far back, but that's probably a good thing.
Alright, man. 8 cars in.
Yeah, we caught him in time, that's fine.
Green, green, green. You got a slow car up ahead. The lead is did a 1 minute 5.9.
All right.
9.
Try and be better. That was really bad. At least he was able to keep going. Doesn't look like he's got much damage. Maybe we can work our way back forward a bit.
Outside. Stay low.
Hopefully not run over but anybody else. Hate doing that. It's so bad.
Outside. Still there. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Still there.
Should be able to clear the 16 here. He overdrove it.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side. You're clear high. Clear high.
Okay. Up to 21st. Just did our fastest lap. Already almost halfway. This is a short race. Only 40 laps on a 1 mile track. It's crazy. Usually they're like 50 or 60, I think, even in the fixed setup, aren't they, for the 1 milers? It's like 40 would be a 1.5 track.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Oh
Got
my
one
gosh, I
outside.
just can't get it
All
to turn.
clear, all
See some
clear.
smoke. I don't see anybody sideways though.
Got one outside.
All the way down on the flat is not a good way to try and pass people.
Stay low. Still there. You're clear
But
high.
we did it.
Clear high.
Hopefully the 17 doesn't just right hook us. apologized a couple times. But his damage must be hurting him. He's fallen off quite a bit. Or he was just trying to find me so he could wreck me.
31.273.
I'm sure it's not going to be an easy pass to make, though.
Is there a reason to turn left on the straightaway, Jordan?
That's my fault. I was trying to recognize you. Trying to size him up.
I don't know if we're fast enough to get alongside him anyway. Single file doesn't look like we're much quicker than anybody. Definitely need to not overdrive it and run him over again. That would be as bad as it gets. And 12 just gets dumped. He saves it amazingly. Maybe 3 wide entering 1. Nope, not quite.
We have 20 laps to go at the line.
17 overdrives it, shoves the guy out of the way. I cannot get this stupid car to turn underneath somebody.
Still there? Hold your line. Still there? Hold your line. Stay low.
Come on.
All clear, all clear.
Yeah, you jerked up in front of me, dude.
You're responsible for the car in front of you. You have a brake pedal.
Like I said, you drifted up in front of me.
Try and get some turn off the corner. 12's going to look on the inside of the 17. At least we're going green here, and they make contact.
Outside.
Take advantage of that.
Stay low. You're clear high. Clear high.
And don't run them over. And we got smoke up ahead. They're in the wall, but they're...
Outside.
What the heck was that?
All clear.
Holy crap.
Cloud truck.
Guy just full throttled it into the corner behind me. I don't think that was a 17. I think that was the other guy. Just destroyed the 17 again, though. Good grief, he's not having a fun race. Unfortunately, we had to be one to cause him grief, as well as whatever happened there. I don't know. Luckily, we survived that. But he's probably not having fun. Ooh, nearly some contact up ahead. This group up ahead of us is battling pretty hard. We're going to catch them. One guy just got dumped head on into the wall.
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out. Line
Yeah,
up
I got
single
killed.
file.
Okay.
The road is closed.
Wow, what a shit show. It's that guy that keeps drifting up.
I must say, this is the most fun I've had on iRacing in months.
Going green, it's actually a pretty fun race. It's just when you get on the inside of someone, it just will not turn whatsoever. Like, holy moly. I've almost drifted up into everyone I've gotten on my inside, and I've run over a guy. This has been crazy. Do we pit? Take our tires? We only got 16 laps left, probably. It'll be our last set, but I don't know. What was our lap times? Yeah, let's pit. We took our tires with everybody else. I mean, they all pit. We just pit on an earlier lap when the pits were closed, so we should all be on the same. Let me make sure they're on.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Alright. Hopefully we're all on the same pit strategy, so if we actually go a decent amount, like 94, and that wasn't that long of a run.
All right,
People
that's it.
taking
Go.
2? Maybe not. We were pretty far back.
Let's hit the tires. Make them last the rest of the race. Line up single file. Catch the 21 car. Catch the 12 car.
Well, hopefully this goes a little bit better. Wonder if I should move the brakes just to be able to get some rotation through the center if I need it.
Alright, man.
Like, I don't ever remember being on a setup this tight. And I'm sure the track's got a lot to do with it. Like, the whole bottom half of the track has absolutely no banking. On a track that's flat to begin with. P16 there. This will probably be another mess. Hopefully we won't get run over, but I'm sure it's fairly likely we will. Really, hopefully we don't run over somebody else. I hope that's not very likely to happen, but I have not felt super comfortable in traffic.
Get ready.
Don't have that many people behind us. They've all wrecked out. 417 car just got destroyed, though, by whoever was behind us.
The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag.
I had to hit the brakes there.
5.531.
Oh, they're wrecking. Okay, we somehow sneak by that, but that's going to be a caution for sure.
Alright, man,
Yep.
caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file.
It's the 4 just running everybody over, it looked like. Well, maybe. I don't know.
Let the 4 car by.
But he was in the very back before that and is now in front of us, so...
Catch the 13
Pit wall
car.
sliding in.
I mean, it looked like he jumped the restart, too. I knew they were going to wreck. I went way wide one.
We were in 15th.
Oh, no, yeah. I got like 4 restarts.
If we could get back to 13th, I'd be pretty happy with that, I'd say. It's back to where we were before we wrecked that guy.
What happened between turn 1 and 2 that the second place car was affected by the 11th place car? That's terrifying.
The stupid cars won't turn.
What are we protesting? I don't know. Malik's complaining about Raja, but he was in second and Raja's in 11th. What happened?
Yeah, he keeps jumping the start.
Bro, I'm complaining about the car that was in the lead driving up like 2.5 lanes up into me. I don't know which...
Well, to be fair, the cars have negative caster or something here. And they will not turn when you get to someone's inside. As we have found out. I think we're in 14th now. And we're only going to have 10 to go. Less than 10 to go when we take the green. We'll be back on the outside, I think. Hopefully we don't have somebody overdrive it on our inside, but that would be karma coming back to us if we did.
He came running in my room and just grabbed my wheel and was running around. I need to start locking my door from now on, but that's my bad.
Alright, man. Line up on the outside.
Imagine with
now. Catch the
some more
13
wrecking
car.
up ahead, we can get a
We
couple
have
more
10 to go
spots
this
if we can
time.
miss it. We've been able to miss most of them so far.
Honestly, we should be giving you credit for holding the lead after that.
I think it's a good thing we didn't stay out and save that set of tires. I think that would have been a horrible choice. 17's back out behind the Cheerios car. See how that all plays out behind us. Hopefully we're far enough ahead of anything. Somebody full throttles it. But to start with, I'm sure we're not. And we got a big pack of cars in front of us that could all wreck.
Alright, man. Pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. Car in front of the city. 3 wide, you're in the middle. 3 wide, you're in the middle. Clear, 2 wide.
Didn't work out so
clear
good.
low,
They're
clear
making
low.
contact in the lead
You got one
again.
inside.
Sit down, Mike, go.
And they're wrecking right ahead of us.
You're in the middle.
Ooh, we snuck through that. We snuck right on through that.
Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
Another 4X for our trouble, but I will take it.
2, you have a mic, right?
Man,
Yeah, I do.
What's my front end look like here? I went up under that car.
Get close. Like, get in my.
we might have some rear end damage. I didn't feel anything in the wheel with the contact, and that just kind of parted the seas in front of us. Didn't hit anything with the front end. Now we're back up to 10th. Unfortunately, all the huge mess has been in like first place, and all those guys that were in first
Now open.
that made all that contact on entry is who wrecked off the corner. They had been passed by a whole bunch of people. So we're not in the safe zone by any means, but a ton of people just got wrecked out there. And happily, we were able to make it through that without any front end damage.
I got you, man. No worries.
That restart, I was just straight split off. That was just being a hack.
We did not get the 2 to green yet. Unfortunately, we're going to have like 5 laps to go, 4 laps to go when we take the green, but I imagine we're going to get another wreck and it'll be a green-white checkered, because this is just wrecking simulator part 2 at a track that you have to use the brake. But we're in 10th, thankfully. Hopefully we can hang on for a decent one. 17's still back there. Hopefully he's not thinking payback for us. I don't know though. At least he's in 13th. He's not running that bad anymore after the 2 terrible incidents that happened to him. Have to see what happened behind us after we got around him that second time. It looked like the guy on his inside just full throttled into the corner and nearly slammed into the back of us, but just sent both of them straight up into the wall. Yeah, I don't like the outside on the restarts. There's nowhere to go off the corner, and we're not going to get that lucky every time. Because that was insane luck. Next time that happens, we're going to be in it and destroyed, I imagine. How many people we have on the lead lap? Probably most of the field, 20, yeah. Everyone else is still going. Only a couple people have actually left. And we're going to be taking the green with 4 laps to go. And then we're going to wreck into turn 1 again and be at the green-white checkered.
No, whatever you do, block Jonathan with your heart.
You know, I appreciate that you think I'm a
Alright,
threat
man,
to
we'll
beat you
go
in this
green
race.
next time by. Alright, man. Line up on the outside row now. 5 laps to go.
But no more pitting unless we get wrecked. Out of tires. Everyone's out of tires. So just gotta hang on and hope we survive. And who knows how likely that's gonna be.
Get ready.
Hopefully we get a fairly decent start so the guy in our outs or the guy behind us can't go to our outside on entry. Because they're likely to be 3 wide on our inside. I don't want to have another guy on my outside
Pace cars in.
if we can help it.
Green flag, green flag. You're in the top 10.
Alright, we got a fairly good start.
1 minute 7.343 inside. Still there. What's your line?
2 car overdrove it, 1 car overdrove it. Slams into the 13.
Still there.
8 cars gonna clear the 4.
On the low side. Stay high.
We're gonna get to the outside of the 8.
You're up top 3 wide.
It'll be 3 wide.
Hold your line.
Open each car.
You got 1 inside. 2 wide there. You're up top 3 wide. Hold your line. You got 1 inside. You're 2 wide there. Stay high. You're up top 3 wide. Hold your line.
We survived so far, I don't know
You
how.
got 1 inside. 2 wide there. All clear, all clear. You got 1 inside.
That big bump on the entry to 3.
You're up top
Shove
3
the
wide.
nose.
Inside.
Still
2
3.
wide there.
Damn it, Jonathan!
Stay high.
The white flag yet?
If I didn't go
No,
any
not
deeper,
even close.
at least with this, you know, it didn't even make a difference. It's gonna pass me anyway.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side. You're up top 3 wide. Hold your line.
Oh, contact on our inside.
Hold your line.
I just gotta go and hope we don't get wrecked.
Inside. 2 wide there. Still there. Stay high. There's the car on the low
I'm not
side.
even worried about the dang tires.
Alright, man. It's
White flag's in the air. Can we survive one more dang lap?
Still there. Hold your line.
Maybe.
Clear low. Clear low.
Holy cow. As long as we don't get full throttled, we might be able to. As long as nobody wrecks in front of us. Don't overdrive it. Huge nose shove.
You got
Should
1
be able to
inside.
keep it from the 4 though.
Stay high.
Whew, we got a little loose. We're gonna hang on
Good race. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I
man.
fucked off.
for a P7.
Good win, Brad. Good battle, Malik. Sorry, I overshot that.
Probably didn't deserve that after wrecking the 17 there, but I was racing as hard as I could there at the end. We were on top 3 wide for most of that, and thankfully everyone to our inside kept it to our inside and didn't slide up. That was intense at the end. That was a pretty fun little final run, even though it was just insanity. Overall, the race was pretty bad, but final run was intense and pretty fun. And clean for the most part. Don't need the rear end here. Nothing to worry about with that. Let's go take a look at all the incidents. Unfortunately, we caused one of them. Very stupid of me. But we said sorry to him. I don't know if he saw it, but I do feel really bad about that. That was not something I like to do at all. I never want to try and do that. Not that I tried there. 14 to 15, kind of just coming together there. The 14's coming down. The 15's kind of drifting up a little, but I mean, just a tiny. I mean, it's just 2 lines coming together there. This track is so just 1 lane. Yeah, 15's kind of holding his line there. And no one hits him. Absolutely no one hits him after the 14. That is unbelievable. We're on lap 1. Everyone's still stacked up. Holy cow. That's insane. I can't believe I didn't hit the 13. He almost acts like we did hit him. Yeah, I think we did hit him a little bit. It's just netcode, because he got rear end damage. We didn't get an X, though, or any contact, or any damage, I don't think. No. We got extremely lucky with that. Then we have a 5-lap run until I wreck the guy, I think. Or maybe not quite yet. Yeah. See, if I lifted, I mean, we're just all stacking up right there. I was getting back in the gas because I thought the 17 was going to start getting back in the gas, and I didn't want to lift too much because I had the 7 right behind me, but, I mean, that's still my fault, totally my fault. I was trying to get it turned down underneath him, I just could not get the stupid car to turn, and by that point I couldn't get off of him because we were getting rear-ended. He keeps it going and off pit road. I spin onto pit road and I just take my pit stop and drop to the end. I think that was the best thing we could have done. Really unfortunate. That was all me, but thankfully he gets back up there. He actually finishes 14th, so. Very bad, though. I mean, it's just 3 of us coming together, but I should have been able to keep it off of him. I was trying to time it so he'd get off the corner, like he'd start accelerating and we could accelerate and follow him, but just timed it quite wrong. 9 car is going to grab a little wall. '17's getting a bit loose. 7 gets up into him. 13's going to get a little of the wall. One car slides up in front of 20. 20 runs into him. And then grabs the wall. 17 got the wall there. 4 overdrives it, but the 9 turns down into him. 18 getting the wall pretty hard there. 12 and the 20 nearly come together there, and then eventually do come together, and then that's what we saw in front of us, but they saved it. We were going to be in a bad situation there if he kept sliding down to the inside, because I don't know if I'd been able to turn up at all to miss that. 17 overdriving it, getting into the 20 pretty hard there. Seven plows into the back, or the 21 plows into the back of the 7. And then grabs a wall. 4 grabbing the wall hard. Everyone gets around that. 4 and the 9 make contact. And there's more contact. 9 just tries to spin him, but fails. But then the 4 can't slow down in time for the corner. And then this, holy cow, this. That was absolutely the 20 trying to take out the 17 there. That was very, very obviously blatant. Like, he's got it slowed down here, and then he, like, gasses it up, and you can see how his car just stops turning and goes straight up. Like, that was pretty dang clear. At least ours was an accident. 13 grabs the wall, not the 13, the 19 in front of the 13. Grabs the wall pretty hard. And they'll stay clear of that. 7 and the 4 come together. 4 nearly spins, but the 19 pays for all of that, really, because that corrects the 4 car. But 19 gets sent straight head-on into the wall, and he is done. That's unfortunate there. 11 car getting slammed into under caution by the 7. Not a good race for a lot of people. Oh my gosh, what is this? What is this line? 7 trying to jump it. 18 trying to block it. And they're like riding the inside wall on entry, and 17 or the 18 just gets dumped there. Slides back across the track, collects the Cheerios car and the outside wall. Don't know what we're seeing there. Don't know what we're seeing there either. 14 slides up, grabs the 13. They're still making contact. And then, is this where they all wreck in front of us? No, not quite. Look at this. 9 just comes up like no one's there, and then I don't know how we missed this. We got slammed into by the Cheerios car, but I mean, they basically came to a complete stop immediately in front of us. Nowhere for anybody to go. That is absolutely just parting the seas. Look at that. I don't know how we managed that. I will take it. No front end damage, that's all we needed. 13 tries to miss it. whole line of cars on the inside, just nowhere for anybody to go. We just got extremely lucky. Man. Restart here. 13 tries to go before they even get, or not the 13, the 3 tries to go before they even get to the start zone. Runs into the back of the leader. And then the 1 just does not turn on entry, but they keep that from hitting each other somehow. 15, no turn. 14 has to check up. 3 gets the lead. 12's going to grab a tiny bit of wall, and that is the end. Wow. That was an interesting one. Let's take a look at that final restart. If it's not too long. Because that was some crazy racing. And I don't know how we survived that. What's the best view here? I was on top 3 wide pretty much that whole time. Like, that was just insanity. Can't really see that. I guess this works. So we're 2 wide here, and then the 8 goes low to block the 4 for some reason. That gets us to the outside of the 8, but the 4 just keeps trying to go beneath him to the flat 3 wide. Thankfully the 8 doesn't push up, and then we both clear the 4, but the 4 is going to hang there. I was worried he was going to dive it in, which he does. He actually slides up in front of the 8 with a slide job, but we're close enough we can stay on his edge, or his outside, and the 8 crosses him back over. And then I know we're 3 wide, so I go pretty wide here, but I can turn it down a little bit and try and get a decent exit. We're going to stay alongside the 4. Not get shoved up into the wall, thankfully. We're even with the 4 now. And they're 3 wide ahead of us. 14 goes way low. 4 goes beneath him and runs into him, actually. We get to his outside after everyone keeps trying to guard low in front of us. We can just go to their outside and make the pass. I go pretty wide there again because I'm not sure if we're 3 wide. But it's going to work out in our favor. We're going to get around the 14, I think. We do. I think that's it for all the passes we make. This is white flag. We got pretty clear track around us. 14 drives up. Almost grabs the 4, but they're racing so hard behind us. We don't have much trouble there unless they just full throttle the corner like the 20 car did. And now we're basically single file. We get a bobble there, it shoves the nose, the 4 gets back to our inside briefly, but we're going to have such a better run that we easily hold on to the spot. And that was a fun, intense final run in what was otherwise a pretty bad race, but at least we had a good run there.